Hey, hello and welcome. This is a perfect class for hikers. If you climb up a hill like we did today in this beautiful hill over Komiža on Vis in Croatia, and then you have like maybe a heavy backpack, maybe you walked a little so your muscles are sore, or your heartbreak speeded up so your lungs got a little bit more tired. So this is like, just take a break, you take your 15 minutes and do yoga in a beautiful place like this. So you don't need a mat, you don't need anything, just stand up straight. First, what you want to do is just feel that you're grounded through your feet. Find a very nice and relatively equal spot. And take a deep breath and inhale and exhale. Feel where you are. And just kind of relax through your shoulders and down to your fingers. Take a deep inhale and exhale. So let's relax our neck and shoulders. So take a few very nice rounds with your head. Just really find that nice movement in the neck that stretches the neck. And then keep your ear toward your left shoulder and stretch your right arm way away so that you stretch around this right part of the neck and shoulder. Inhale and exhale into that part of the body. Okay, then do the circles in the other direction. And then go with your ear to the right shoulder and stretch your left arm and just stretch a little bit through the muscles of the elbow, of the shoulders here. Okay, then make really big circles. So this is like swimming. So go with your right arm upwards and then inhale to stretch up and exhale, lower it down. Then left one goes up and inhale and again stretch. And down. And just change like that. When you come with your arms to the top, you really stretch throughout your body. And the other side. Good. And then put tips of your fingers into your chest and then making circles with your elbows, going forward and up, and again stretch up your chest up and exhaling down. So slow, big circles, and really massage these elbows with your elbows into the chest and, of course, shoulders that were avoiding a heavy load. Good. And now just come with your palms together and go in between your shoulder blades. Bring your elbows as close as possible and then lift the chest up and kind of push with your head backwards. And find this nice inner stretch in the upper cavity of the chest and breathe. Breathe this beautiful mountain air in between your ribs, like this, all these muscles to stretch this new, fresh prana. Okay, and then really relax, like swing your arms aside of your body and relax the shoulders. Okay, let's do the side stretch. So spread your feet a little bit more just to make sure that you're a bit more grounded. You're a little bit more secure. And then just swing your hips a little bit more to the left and stretch the left arm over your ear. And then find all this line from the foot all the way through the side of the body and also in between the ribs to breathe. So your every inhale is like expanding your arm a little bit more to make a little bit more space. And then exhale is kind of like relaxing in that space, in that position that you find yourself. So you expand and then you relax where you expanded. I'm going to make a big circle with this upper arm all the way back and down. Still be a little bit, you're leaning to the right and make a few circles really big with this arm. Again, massaging into the shoulder blade of the left arm. And come to the center. Let's do the other side, swinging your hips a little bit to the right and then stretching the right arm over the ear. Again, stretch with your inhale and then where you are, you relax. Now big, big circles. Go way back and down and then inhaling again up. Really feel that it's softening the soreness of the shoulders. Again, and then relax. Okay, more things for your shoulders. So we interlace the fingers like this behind. And you can bend your knees a little bit and just bring your feet to parallel position. And then stretch way back your chin down and stretch these muscles that go from the back of the head down between the shoulder blades. So the direction is to pulling your arms a little bit backwards, but also elbow towards the elbow to bring your shoulder blades closer to one another, and then the chin a little bit downwards. And then just really expand into your lungs. Bring this beautiful air and peaceful breath to relax the heart inside. Good. And then just with your interlaced fingers, come in front and bring them upwards and just stretch all the way up. Just hold and breathe. Bring your shoulders as high as possible. Open to open up again this space between the ribs and the muscles between the ribs. And then again, exhale and just swing your arms aside of the body. Good. Okay, now let's go back to the hips and again, a little bit bigger position for standing base and do a couple of circles. So just circle with your hips. Now here we are massaging this lower back that can also sometimes get the heavy weight and massaging the psoas muscles that go through here and connect the spine to the legs. So what you want to do is when your pubic bones go forward, you push a little bit forward like this. Feel the stretch here. And then just make a circle. And the other side. Good. Bending the knees a little bit and bend your torso a little bit forward, and then just putting your arms to the lower back and just like kind of like massage a little bit this part where I said I could be a little bit of pressure, the connection between the spine and the hips. Also take a breath. Breath comes into our body where we put our attention. Good. And now stand firmly on your left leg and bring your right knee into the chest, and also like curl a little bit, bringing it inwards with your flexed foot and also stretching this lower part of the back. Stand. And the other side. So really find a good firm spot and bring your left leg into and curl a little bit and focus on your left lower back to take a few breaths and stretch this lower spinal muscles. Okay, now let's work with the legs. So let's just do the warrior two pose. Stretch out your left leg forward and facing your knee towards tips of the fingers. Right leg is backward. So kind of find a position to do that. It's a very good pose. You don't need to do it. It doesn't need any special preparation. I'll come here. So you open up your hips and then you kind of like lower down. As you lower down, you're tucking your tailbone, and what you should feel is like a little stretch from the inner thighs here. And then like lower down. Maybe you could swing like this a little bit up and down. And keep grounding yourself. And then you can open the arms. And I've found a peaceful pose. Just stay for a few breaths. Okay, elbow to the knee, and just stretch the side again. Find the space between the ribs, but all the way down to the heel of that back leg. Deep inhale and exhale. This is all that you do. Just breathe, that your full body experiences the breath. Okay, just going up and rotating to the other side. As we rotate the knee towards the tips of the fingers, just going up and down a little bit, preparing these muscles to lower down. And then stay. Again, elbow to the knee and stretch the side. Really stretch. Make your breath the force of your stretching. Okay, coming up. Good. Let's continue with the legs. So we said we want to work on the thigh muscles. So the best thing to do that is, again, just really ground yourself through your left foot and bring the right into your right arm, right ankle, perhaps, or just the foot. Take a big inhale and exhale. If you feel that you're grounded, that it's okay to stay. If you have like a tree beside, you can just grab a tree. So now there's 3 directions. First, pubic bone goes a little bit forward. The knee goes a little bit backward. And then you go all the way up to stretch up, to lift the chest up. Okay, so find these 3 directions. Make sure that your knee doesn't open up too much. It's going in the direction, in the hip distance, and just stretch in these 3 three directions and stay and breathe. You can keep yourself focused by looking at one peaceful spot in the ground. You should find a good stretch in your quadricep muscle. So it's up to you to feel how much you can expand. Good. Let's change the side. Ground down through the right leg and grab the left ankle. And again, find the three directions. So pubic bone forward, knee backwards, and lift up. Continuously breathing. If you stop your breath, you're going to make acidity in the body. If you keep breathing, you're making alkalic atmosphere, the pranic atmosphere. Good, relax. Okay, let's change and do it one more time. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to maybe go a little bit deeper into what's called Natarajasana, but of course, we don't have to do the full asana. So grounding down through the left and grabbing right. Again, the same directions, pubic forward, knee backwards, elbows backwards, chest forward. And then you can go and go a little bit with your chest down and your leg back. So find a stretch. Deep inhale and nice. And then slowly relaxing and grounding down. Okay, let's do the other side. Grab the ankle. Three directions. And then a little bit with your chest forward and leg back. And stay. Good. Deep inhale and exhale. And the last muscle that we want to stretch a little bit is the calf muscle. Okay, so you just go with your right leg forward, left leg stays back, but hips are facing forward and the knees and the heels are like the same line almost. So you stretch with your heart upwards and then go forward and down. And you should start feeling that as you go, as the body goes down, this line to the back side of the front leg is stretching the calf muscle and the thighs. So you can stay here, or if you have your ground, you can put your fingers down to the ground. Inhale, and then even exhale, you can lower down if you want to go deeper, and just stay for a few breaths. Try to ground down through your toes of the foot. So big toes and just grounding down. Now inhale. And all the way up. Let's change the size. So just come up. Left leg forward, right leg backwards, stretching up. Forward and down. And again, just notice, okay, here I can already feel a little bit of stretch. Maybe that's enough. Maybe I can put my fingers down. They can stretch a little bit and go down. So it's really just the feeling of a good stretch of this back side of the leg. So you don't go into forcing anything. Good. And again, let's just lift up. Okay. So I think we went through all the major, most important parts of the body to make a little cut in your journey, and now you can have energy to go on, move on, and enjoy further part of your climbing and mountain, enjoying the mountains. So you can also join me here in this beautiful island. Bye-bye.